And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Cade Horton. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it, and there's one away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Line drive, and there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now a chance for Cal Raleigh. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, right side. Tucker really on his horse for it. Fair ball. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
Got the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
First and third, 1 down. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is 1 more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. In the air, left field, down the line. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave a couple, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy, and getting to start, Emerson Hancock.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez settles under this one. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
And here is Seiya Suzuki. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1. Slider clips the zone. Next pitch misses. And now 3-2. Pete Crow Armstrong waiting to hit for the Cubs. Hard ground ball, base knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Runner on the go. Hit on the ground to the right side. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Williamson makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and now for Seattle, Luke Raley. Ball to strike. That clips a corner. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Into the outfield, base hit.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
One down. Now it's going to be Cole Young. In the dirt.
1 ball.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Yeah, the batter now, Ben Williamson. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. On the ground to third. On to Horner, and the inning is over. One left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at Wrigley Field. Now at the plate, Michael Busch.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
No score here in the second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the top of the wall. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now the count is even. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Vidal Brujan in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a rocket out to left. He's got it. Runner tags for home. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
And now it's Vidal Brujan. The 1-1 is fouled off. Lifted in the air out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian Happ.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ up to hit. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Kelly off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mariners nothing. So digging in, J.P. Crawford. There you see his May and June numbers so far. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Not close with that one. It's 2 and 2. Action in the pen down there. Caleb Thielbar, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Keller also getting ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's to third, and that chance handled. Over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Jorge Polanco will hit next.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
Just missed.
Well, with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll do it. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mariners nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. So here's Kyle Tucker now. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Suzuki swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2-2 now. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Fan downs another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and a full count now. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at the friendly confines, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Randy Arozarena. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now the right fielder, Luke Raley. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Grips one to right, and that's a fair ball. Now around second, going for third. The relay in there safely.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Here's Donovan Solano. Line drive, that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Cade Horton done for the day, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. New pitcher now, Caleb Thielbar. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Substitution being made at first. On to pinch run for Seattle. Miles Mastrobuoni. Cole Young digs in now. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. This one in the air. Swanson Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ben Williamson. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 strike.
And that is out of play. Mastroboni, the runner at first with 2 gone.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one not close, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And here's a 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Edward Bizzardo.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Dylan Moore getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Swanson digs in. Ripped to short. Crawford throws to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The first baseman, Michael Busch.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. That's a slider for a strike. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Ryan Wu, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Spire also throwing. And the next pitch is way outside. Carson Kelly in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first, and here's the pinch runner, John Birdie. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down, hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Birdie runs. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
So here's Horner now. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Next offering misses down and away. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to Moore. And that is the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. Justin Turner getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Number 3.
So digging in, J.P. Crawford. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's 2 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. And there's a ball. Jorge Polanco in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Stays alive. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. And he can't come up with it. Around first, heading for 2, and he'll pull into second safely.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
In now is the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. The 2-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Gabe Spire.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Vidal Brujan now at the plate.
The third baseman, Vidal Brujan.
Hit on the ground to short. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The left fielder, number 8,
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. One down, base is empty. And that one is inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. Kyle Tucker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Check swing, called strike.
Careful.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Kyle Tucker. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's a hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So 2 down, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Trying to send this to extra innings. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 and 1.
Just missed. Pete Crow Armstrong in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tucker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Number 4.
First and second, 2 outs. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Swings and misses, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Daniel Palencia.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering upstairs. That one missed. Luke Raley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fights it off. He'll see another. Out to short. Toss to Turner. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. The 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brad Keller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Dylan Moore. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Wu.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Now it's Justin Turner. Wu checks the runner, and he's back in there.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2. The winning run on second base. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Here comes the throw, and he dives in with the winning run, and the Cubs walk it off for the win.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
And your final score here today, 2-1. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton.